What's up guys and welcome. You are watching Fazi Fitness. Keone Pearson is a special talent, the kind we see once or twice in a decade. And we saw that Keone at his best is a top 6 guy in the world at least. He proved himself in classic physique division as well, by placing top 4 in the world, and that too on his first try. And right after that, Keone announced that his body wants to grow, so the 212 was the best option to pursue. I truly believe that Keone is the closest to Derek Lunsford, especially when it comes to the front shots, because both of them open so wide with those huge lats and extremely small waist. So the health phase is now done, and it's time for an off-season to put on some extra muscle, because he was roughly 10 to 12 pounds under the 212 weight cap at this past Olympia. Now the big question, can he win the Olympia this year? I don't think anyone including Keone can beat Shaun in the next few years, simply because of the lack of density and muscle maturity, especially when Shaun turns around and hit those back shots. It is game over. And Keone is weak from the backside compared to the front. So let's see how much improvements can he make in 1 year. Hunter's name was thrown around a lot when the potential top Arnold competitors were being talked about. So why he decided to skip the show this year as well, especially when it was only 12 weeks after the Olympia. The reason is the same as it was for Derek Lunsford: the health and longevity.
Health and longevity, to be completely honest with you, we finished the Olympia up December 18th. The day we walked off stage, I think it was like 12 weeks out from the Arnold, and I just got done with a 20-week prep. So that was the first reason, my health/longevity. The second reason was, I feel like I need to make some improvements still to my physique. I don't think I needed to continue to diet and, burn off another 2, 3, 4, 5 pounds of muscle that I didn't have to burn off. So, it was time to pull the plug, let my body reset, get healthy, enjoy life a little bit. And, now we're plugging away at making those improvements, to ultimately, reach the Olympia again.
Yes, we know as a professional bodybuilder, it is your job to compete. But guys, we can't criticize anyone for prioritizing their health above everything else. Hunter had a long 20 weeks prep. Although he did not meet the expectations, but he pushed himself extremely hard during both contest prep and the off-season. I mean, the guy was close to 285 pounds at his peak off-season. So what is his plan moving forward? He is gonna compete twice this year other than the Olympia, just to figure out the different variables in peaking 100%.
I am for sure going to be competing twice this year outside of the Olympia. I'm really looking forward to having 2 more opportunities before the big show to figure out my peak entirely. So I'm really looking forward to that. Fact of the matter is, this last Olympia is my 10th bodybuilding show ever. So I feel like I'm still at the point in my bodybuilding career that every time I compete I'm getting significantly better. So excited for this year.
One guy that I feel could have placed better at the Olympia was Charles Griffen. We can't talk about his lack of width, which definitely played a huge role in his 14th place. But he was absolutely dry and shredded to the bone. And the way Charles has been able to transform his physique over the course of 1 to 2 years, he is an amazing athlete. Charles was also one of those guys whose name was initially in the Arnold Classic list. But he decided to drop out, which is the right call. I mean, this is a tough lineup. Plus, he was dieting for most part of 2022. So his body needed some rest. 6 weeks post Olympia running the minimum possible gear, he is looking awesome. Great to see Rafael Brandao taking all the possible steps to ensure that his health is in check for the big off-season ahead. Rafael is a top 10 Olympian in his first try, and he can be a very formidable guy for a top 6 Olympia placing in the future because of his beautiful structure. More size and more thickness is what he needs, and he has been getting bigger and bigger every year since he turned pro. The pace, however, is slower than guys like Nick Walker, but the main reason is that Rafael does not want to ruin his lines. So do you guys think Rafael can be top 8 at the Olympia this year? I think it is very possible because Hunter showed that he is vulnerable this year. So that is definitely possible. Hit the thumbs up button if you liked the video and smash the subscribe button if you wanna come back for more. Thanks for watching.